How's it going, guys? In today's video we will be going over how we can create disclosure groups in SwiftUI. And to get started, you can see we have a sample app over here. So when we click on a tab, it's going to provide a nice animation and it's going to give us some text as we click on it. And it works for as many as we want. Maybe we want to create some terms and conditions. Maybe we want to create a manual. But disclosure groups just help us with creating this effect so that we can display and hide information as we please. So we can display and hide anyone we want, and we can even do it programmatically, but I will show you that all in just a moment as soon as we start a new project in Xcode. But with that being said, let's go ahead and create a new project in Xcode by holding down Shift Command plus N and clicking on App and Next. Then of course we should specify a name, so disclosure YouTube, and make sure to have SwiftUI and Swift enabled. Then go ahead and click on Next. Inside here, specify a location on your computer where you want to save the project and click on Create. Now the first thing to do is to close these sidebars and change the iPod Touch to an iPhone 13. Then we can minimize this window and click on Resume. Now, just to display that we can actually open these tabs programmatically, we're going to have to go ahead and create a state variable. So inside here, we'll type in @state private var is open, and that will be equal to false initially. Then inside here, we can go ahead and type in vstack, and the first thing we want to provide is a disclosure group. So type in disclosure group, and it's going to take two default parameters. One is the title. So here we can just type in pro tip number 1. And to open it programmatically, all you have to do is go ahead and type in is expanded and provide the binding variable. So here we can go ahead and type in is open. And inside here, of course, you can provide whatever details you want to actually be shown in the disclosure group. In my case, I just want to go ahead and show some more text, but actually, I want to add some padding because it looks quite ugly when it touches the corner. So I will add the padding first, and then I will go back inside my disclosure group and add a vstack with the alignment set to .leading. Then inside here, we can go ahead and create some text. Give it a title such as more money is not equal to happiness. And we will just consider that a title, so we'll call it .bold. Then we will go ahead and create another text view, and I will just paste this text in because it's a lot to write. It's just some random placeholder text. You can write whatever you want, of course. And finally, let's also add something simple like a circle, just to show you that you can add whatever you want inside these disclosure groups. If we click on the quick run symbol over here and tap on our disclosure group, you'll notice that we have everything inside. We have the pro tip number 1, the headline, and we also have the circle. Well, let's go ahead and turn that off and take this away. I also want to show you that we can open it programmatically, and to do this outside, we're just going to go ahead and create a toggle that says open disclosure, and it's going to be set to the binding variable of is open. Now, if we go ahead and run the program, we can open it up programmatically, as you can see right there. And you can attach this to as many of the disclosure groups as you want, so that's just worth considering. And in my example, all I'm going to do is add 2 more of the same kind of style, which is a disclosure group, a vstack, and 2 text blocks. So right under the disclosure group, I will paste 2 more in. So I'll have pro tip number 2 and pro tip number 3. And you can even create a for each loop with these, that's up to you. But for the purpose of this video, I will keep it simple and just paste it in. And of course, if you want to play around with this project in particular, I've left a link in the description down below, so you can just copy and paste the source code if that interests you. But if we click on play here, we can now open up all the tabs, and they're all going to give us different boxes, and they have nice animations, and it's just a very native feeling when you use iOS apps to have these kind of boxes. But anyways, with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.